My friends, this is Dr. B, the best doctor in medicine and the most caring doctor in medicine. Today, Dr. B wants to remind all of you that after more than 30 years at high level in medicine, Dr. B genuinely loves you. And Dr. B genuinely cares about you. And I swear to God, I say this from the bottom of my heart. Today, Dr. B wants to warn all of you, warning you, all of you, about this new trick that medical charlatans are using in order to make you believe in their BS. Medical charlatans. I posted a video about these medical charlatans and how you can recognize them on YouTube. YouTube has been infested by millions of channels that are run by these medical charlatans who spread medical disinformation and misinformation with the blessing of all these high-tech platforms on the internet, whether it's this one, YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, X, you name it. These medical charlatans, medical quacks, medical scammers have infected every social media platform, and they keep spreading, where the cazzo did I put it? They keep spreading medical disinformation and medical misinformation with the blessing of these high-tech corporations, because they make for themselves and for these high-tech corporations billions of dollars. So these medical charlatans, they have come up now with a new trick to make you believe that the BS, the misinformation and disinformation that they tell you, so that you click on their freaking channel, so that you subscribe on their channel, making them millions of dollars. Their new trick that they have to make you believe in them is that they tell you backed by science. So the guy is gonna post a title in his video and say, if you drink this stuff, I don't want to name it because it's all fake stuff. If you drink this stuff, right, this liquid that I don't want to name, your penis will grow by 10 inches in 1 month. And then he says, backed by science. So that, oh my God, you're going to click on that freaking, and of course he posts all the time this, right? Their freaking thumbnail, so that morons who do not use their brain to figure out that that video is just BS are going to click on that. Not only they click on that, in addition to that, they subscribe to these channels. Millions and millions of these quacks, medical charlatans, have millions of subscribers. I am amazed by the amount of views that they get and the amount of subscribers that these charlatans get, while the channel of Dr. B, my videos, if I get more than 10 viewers, I have to throw my hat in the air. These charlatans, you see, it's like all these financial scammers. Have you noticed that online there's these people from China, Russia, Nigeria who are scammers, right? They're looking for your money. And each time that the government finds a way to stop that scam, the scammers find another way to get back to you and fake something, send you an email to trick you into wiring them your bitcoins, wiring them your money and blah. So you have the government, right? These people who fight these financial scammers have to be always chasing their new tricks. So it's exactly the same on this YouTube and every other platform. Each time these medical charlatans come up with a new trick, a new scam to make you believe in them. And the recent one that I just saw online is that all of them now have come up with this new trick to put at the end of their title, or in the middle, or at the beginning of their title, or in their thumbnail, backed by science. And in their video, of course, with artificial intelligence and all this stuff, they're going to create an article that is supposedly this research article that proves that if you put this freaking castor oil on your penis, it's going to grow by 10 inches, or you put it on your boobs going to become huge, or you put it on your hair is going to grow like Dr. B's, and much, much more than that, right? That if you drink this, if you swallow this supplement or this vitamin, your heart failure going to disappear, your tummy going to get flat. Number one scam online is lose your belly fat. And it's always the same thing. They always come up with the same garbage backed by science. And they create a fake articles, a fake study, right, with artificial intelligence, and they say, you see, this is the article, right, this is my reference, right, look, it's written that if you take this vitamin, your penis will get bigger. If you get this vitamin, your heart failure will disappear. If you take this supplement, your freaking high blood pressure will disappear, and your tummy will get flat like a board, like the tummy of Dr. B. This is their new trick. Be very, very careful whenever you read a title by one of these scammers that always say, if the title is too good to be true, lose your body fat in 10 days, shrink your prostate enlargement by doing this exercise. There's one of these quacks, one of these medical charlatans that I see all the time. He comes with different types of videos, and the latest one that he has is shrink your prostate by this exercise. So imagine the guy is telling you that if you have enlarged prostate, which is very common for men after a certain age, if you do this freaking exercise that he recommends, right, your prostate will shrink like when you were 20 years young. And then if he says, backed by science. This is how these charlatans work, the same way they're evil, the same way these financial scammers who are located in Nigeria, in Vietnam, in Thailand, in freaking China, in freaking Russia, are stealing billions of dollars from American citizens, from European citizens, everywhere in the world. They make billions of dollars, these financial scammers. So these medical charlatans on YouTube and everywhere else, I see them everywhere, because once you click in one of their videos, you get more videos, more advertisements everywhere from the same. They have so much money they can advertise on every platform. It's unbelievable. That's their profession. Some of them claim to be doctors, some, I don't know, I have no clue. Is this freaking guy a doctor or not? And what is funny is that a lot of them, right, the guy he's like 80 years old, he looks complete a disaster, right? And he tells you if you take this supplement, oh, you're going to reverse your aging. But the guy, he's really a disaster. He's fat, he's ugly, he's bald, he's old, 80 years old, he looks definitely old, but he claims if you take this supplement or if you drink that beverage, oh, you're going to stay young forever or reversing your age, backed by science. And the most funny one is this guy who is completely bald. He's bald like an egg, just like Amazon CEO Jeff Bezos, right? He's completely bald like an egg, and he doesn't have no hair at all, right? Just like Jeff Bezos. And he tells you if you drink this solution and then at the same time you put it on your freaking head, you're gonna grow hair like Dr. B. So if it was true, why he doesn't do it himself? Why is he bald like an egg, right? I mean, anybody who has 3 neurons in the brain would not click in his videos, but he gets millions of views. Not only that, he gets millions of subscribers. I mean, it's just so crazy. It just enrages me, pisses me off. The stupidity of people who click on these thumbnails. who click on these thumbnails, click on these outrageous videos that claim that you can lose your belly fat by doing one. Another scammer, the guy says, flatten your tummy by this single one exercise. So if you believe this scammer who has millions of views, millions and millions of subscribers on YouTube, I don't want to name anybody because I don't want to get sued. These guys can sue my ass and claim ask for millions of dollars in freaking compensation, and I don't want that, right? I have other things to do in my life. And I don't have hundreds of millions of dollars to pay these people compensation for the harm that I have caused to their channels and blah. I cannot name. But this guy is claiming that with one single exercise that he's telling you to do, you can flatten your belly in 2 weeks. Think about how. And of course, you the freaking morons, naive imbeciles who click on this video. I mean, you piss me off. Why are you so naive and stupid? Don't you have any neurons in your brain? I mean, the average human, right, has 1 billion, 10 billion neurons in their brain, the brain cells, right? Dr. B, I have probably 100 billion, right, neurons, because I'm super smart since I was in elementary school. The average human has 10 billion neurons. Dr. B, probably 100 billion neurons, right? But, I mean, even if you have 3 brain cells in your primitive brain, can't you not figure out that this guy is fake, that this channel is fake, that his attitude is fake, that what he writes is BS? Why do you click on that link or that freaking video? Why do you subscribe to the channel of this charlatan? It's just so outrageous. Last but not least, guys, anybody who claims that it is backed by science, make sure that the article that he posts is located at the National Library of Medicine at PubMed. This is the gold standard. If the study is not in PubMed, then it's not valid. PubMed, Public Medline, for scientific publications. Any study that is not at the National Library of Medicine PubMed website, you have to Google it yourself. Don't believe the guy. Because anybody using artificial intelligence can put the logo of PubMed on top of a paper and write an article and fake that it's true. It's just artificial intelligence, right? And the study has to be peer-reviewed, validated, peer-reviewed. Any study, I mean, I can do a study about drinking olive oil, and in 10 days your penis is gonna get bigger than the penis of a horse. I can take on a study like that. I'm gonna pay 100 volunteers to drink olive oil for 1 month or 10 days. And measure the size of their penis and say, oh, you see, the penis is bigger. I did the study on 100 volunteers. Therefore, if you drink olive oil for 1 month, your penis is going to get bigger than the penis of a horse. But it's not because I conducted a study that the study has been peer-reviewed and validated. A medical study to prove scientifically a certain claim has to be peer-reviewed and validated, right? Look at this great medical journal, the Journal of the American Medical Association, the Lancet, the New England Journal of Medicine, the Journal of the American College of Cardiology. These are 4 of the 8 medical journals that I receive every month, right? At my door, and that I read constantly to stay in touch with the medical literature, the true scientific evidence, right? If a study is not in the Journal of the American Medical Association, the Lancet, the New England Journal of Medicine, or the Journal of the American Cardiology, or many great medical journals. And if the study is not in the National Library of Medicine or PubMed, it is fake. It is not a valid study. Any imbecile can conduct a study, but citing a study doesn't mean that the study proves anything, right? If you cite my study that I gave olive oil to 100 volunteers to grow their penis bigger than that of a horse, doesn't mean that that study is valid and it has proven that olive oil grows the penis bigger than the size of the horse. Do you understand? So be careful about this new trick. I'm watching the time because I promise I need to make my video shorter. It is not because a study, a thumbnail or a freaking title claims that it is backed by science that it is true. It is a new trick of these medical charlatans, the same way that young 20-year-old Filipina woman who sends you a freaking picture of herself, right? And tells you the man, 70-year-old man, stupid man with a big belly and bald head, right? And there's millions of them who get tricked by these 20-year-old beautiful, gorgeous Filipinas, right, from overseas, who send you an email because you're so stupid you believe them, that she loves you, that if you wire her $100,000, she will come to the US and marry a 75-year-old bald head, big fat ugly guy like you. You send them $100,000 and there's millions of you imbeciles, right, who fall for these freaking financial scammers. And of course women too. I mean, just yesterday I was brushing my teeth and watching the news. There is this video on one of those websites of a woman. My God, she's like, I don't know, 65, 70, 80. I just cannot tell her age. She's ugly, she's old, she's super fat, right? And she fell for a romance scammer who was supposed to be a young 30-year-old gentleman with a beautiful smile and gorgeous body, right, doing his military service somewhere overseas, and who this guy, this handsome young 30-year-old gentleman with a penis bigger than the penis of a horse, sent, of course, a lot of pictures of himself to this ugly, fat, old woman, and telling her that he loves her and he wants to come back to the US and marry her, but he needs money. And this stupid, old, fat, ugly woman wired the guy over a few years, wired all her entire life savings, right? Because she is stupid. I never blame the guy who is a financial scammer, right? What I blame is this stupid, big, fat, ugly people, right? Bald men, fat men, old men, ugly men, ugly woman, fat woman, postmenopausal woman who fall for this freaking romance scammer. Blame yourself. You're a stupid imbecile. And you go on YouTube and you click on the video of these charlatans and medical scammers because this imbecile is telling you that if you do an exercise, one exercise, you can lose your freaking fat, ugly belly. Or if you do this freaking stuff and you drink this stuff, your hair's gonna grow back, your heart failure gonna disappear, your fatty liver gonna disappear. I do not blame actually these charlatans. I blame stupid imbeciles like you who click on these videos instead of clicking the video of Dr. B, where I post in every one of my videos the scientific evidence. I tell you, it costs $0. It is easy to do, to age gracefully, to lose your freaking ugly belly fat, to lose your freaking ugly old triple chin like that. It costs $0, right? But it requires a little bit of willpower, and it's not a scam, right? You know where I live. I live in this beautiful city of Mountain View, California. I work in that beautiful cardiovascular clinic not far away. I have posted all my credentials. You have my email. You have every freaking stuff about me. You imbecile, you moron, use your 3 neurons in your brain, right, to discern on YouTube what is true, right, and what is fake. Who cares about you really? And this is Dr. B. I care about you. And who doesn't? And who cares only about your freaking money because you click on them and you subscribe on their freaking videos? Dr. B, I'll make a ton of money at our cardiovascular clinic over there. I've been in medicine and surgery for more than 30 years. I'm not here for the money. I'm not here for the glory and the fame, right? I don't care about becoming a cat, so YouTube influencers. I'm the influencer of my patients. My patients love me more than their own kids, right? They put a crown on my head. They give me a hug when I call them from the waiting room. They love me. I have 99.99% love and affection and positive feedback from my patients. So I'm not here for the money. In addition to that, I don't have no wife, no kids, no ex-wife, no ex-girlfriend, nobody to maintain. I don't even have a girlfriend as of 4 years ago. I have no expenses, right? I live a simple, modest, frugal life in this beautiful 1-bedroom apartment. I drive a 10-year-old Honda Accord, whereas I could pay cash for the newest Mercedes-Benz, for God's sake. And I'm never going to retire from medicine. I'm going to keep doing medicine for the rest of my life because medicine is my wife. I am married to medicine. I love medicine. I cannot imagine any time retiring from freaking medicine to go live the life of a dog in an island in the Caribbean and eat and sleep and have sex constantly on the beach and that's it, and then die. No. I've done with my traveling stuff. I traveled to more than 60 countries. I lived in 6 countries. I speak 6 languages fluently. 5 languages fluently written, speaking, and I'm half fluent in the Thai language. For God's sake, in a few years I'm going to be fluent in the Thai language written, spoken. That will be my language number 6, right? So for God's sake, help me to grow this freaking channel so that I can be a counterweight, to counterbalance to all these medical quacks that you keep clicking on this freaking channel and making these rats, these scammers, these quacks, these charlatans. You make them millionaires and billionaires because of your stupidity. But it's time to wake up, right? And I apologize for being rude to you. I'm just like a father who is telling his 13-year-old stupid son to stop smoking dope, to stop smoking marijuana. I'm like a father who is telling his dumbass daughter, 16-year-old, to stop spreading her legs for all these morons and imbeciles that she keeps bringing home every week, right? I'm like your father. I love you. I care about you. Wake up! Dr. B graduated more than 30 years ago from medical school, and I promised I will always love you the same regardless of your ethnicity, political affiliation, race, gender, ethnicity, color of your skin, whether you're bisexual, asexual, polysexual, heterosexual, any sexual. I don't give a cat, so I love you if you're a human being, not a bot, eh? I hope you're a human being. And I promise I will never put my benefit above yours. You will always be above me. And I promised that I will always bring you the scientific evidence. I will never give you my opinion. My opinion is the science, is the truth. Right? I will never tell you to put freaking castor oil on your head and it's gonna grow your hair like this. I will never tell you to drink this beverage and your belly will become fat in 10 days. I will never tell you to do this pelvic exercise on the floor of your apartment and it will shrink your prostate. I will never tell you to drink this to eat this vitamin and your heart failure will disappear, and to eat this freaking supplement coming from I don't know cats or where, and your penis will get bigger than the penis of a horse, and that your erection, this woman, she's a crack, she's a quack, telling people if you drink this stuff, I don't want to say her, your erection will get stronger than when you were a 20-year-old, even at the age of 80. And she has millions of subscribers because of imbeciles like you, right? I love you guys. I love you even though you're an imbecile and have only 3 neurons in your brain. Put your comments, your question, any capsule you want down there. I will answer everybody. May God bless you and keep you to stay always healthy and successful, even though you have 3 neurons in your freaking brain, right? Kopkun Mac, Kopkun Nak Krab, Sawadee Krab. May God bless you all, and I hope to talk to you in the next video. Bye-bye.